Hey, how's it going? This is Darrin Goodman from GuitarControl.com bringing you this video lesson. Today I want to show you a little sweeping lick that it combines a couple of different types of arpeggio shapes together and stuff. So it's kind of a cool way to see how you can hook all this stuff together, how these different shapes can be combined. So be sure to click on the link in the description for the tabs, and let's get close up and take a look at this. All right, so for the purpose of the demonstration of this, I'm just going to be using a clean tone, although this does sound really cool, if you play it with distortion as well. So we're starting off, we are using a minor arpeggio that goes across all 6 strings. So we're starting off, we're on the 17th fret of the 6th string with your first finger. And then we're going to pick that as a downstroke and then do a hammer on to the 19th fret. And then we're going to follow that with the 18th fret of the 5th string with your 3rd finger as a downstroke. And then we're going to roll that 3rd finger down to pick up the 4th string. Then we're going to shift over to the 17th fret of the 3rd string with your 1st finger. Then 2nd string, same fret, and then 1st string. See, so I'm rolling my finger across because you want this to be one continuous downstroke like that. So as soon as you pick that very last note, you're going to slide that to the 17th fret. So, and then from there we go to the 12th fret with our 1st finger, upstroke to the 13th fret of the 2nd string with our 2nd finger is an upstroke. Then the 14th fret on the 3rd string is an upstroke. And then this is slightly awkward, but it's a little practice, you get used to it. We're going to go to the 14th fret of the 4th string with our 1st finger is an upstroke, to the 15th fret of the 5th string with our 2nd finger, and then to the 17th fret with the 6th string with your 4th finger. So that is also a minor arpeggio. It's just a different shape. So this is just kind of a cool way that you can see that you can hook these together. So you're covering a pretty large section of the fretboard by doing that. And then as soon as you play that A on the 17th fret, then you're going to go to the 12th fret of the 6th string with your 1st finger as a downstroke, and then slide up a half step. So. And then a hammer on to the 17th fret. So now we're doing an F major arpeggio. And then to the 15th fret of the 5th string with your 3rd finger. The 15th fret of the 4th string with your 3rd finger. So we're doing that same technique where we're rolling our finger across. Then to the 14th fret of the 3rd string with your 2nd finger. And then to the 13th fret of the 1st string with the 2nd string with your 1st finger. And then roll that to the 1st string. And then a hammer to the 17th fret on the 1st string with your 4th finger. Pull off, and then just reverse that shape. But obviously now you're using upstrokes. And then a pull off. And then you slide that up a whole step and do the same shape that you just did, but it's going to be, it's just up a whole step. So now we're 15, hammer to 19, and then the 17th fret on the 5th string with your 3rd finger is a downstroke. Roll that finger to the 4th string, downstroke. 16th fret of the 3rd string with your 2nd finger, downstroke. and then first finger to the 15th fret of the second string, and then roll that to the first string. And then hammer that to 19, pull off, and then reverse. And then from there, you're going to slide back to the 17th fret where it all started. And you're going to do that same arpeggio again, but there's just going to be a slight variation. So you're going to slide up, hammer to the 20th fret, 19, 19, 17, and then an upstroke to the 21st fret of the third string. So that's an upstroke. Back to the 17 is a downstroke. 19 is an upstroke. So then to the fourth string, 21st fret. Back to the 17th of the third string, to the 19 of the fourth string, to the 21st of the fourth string, to the 17th of the fourth string, to the 19th, to the 21st, and then back to the 19th. And that's where it ends. So when you are practicing this sweeping technique, one of the big obstacles to overcome is to not do a whole bunch of very small downstrokes or a bunch of separate downstrokes and a bunch of separate upstrokes. So when you're playing one of these arpeggios, you don't want it to be with your right hand. You want it to be this continuous. You want it to be a continuous motion. So how you do that is that when you do this first note, you pick and then let the guitar pick come to a rest on the next string. So I'm picking the 6th string and letting the pick just stop on the 5th string. Hammer, pick, let it stop, pick, let it stop, and so on and so forth. So practice just doing that really slow until you can get both of your hands synchronized, and then it'll just come together. When I first was learning how to do this, I just never thought I would be able to do it, remotely decent whatsoever. It took a lot of practice, and most of my students have, caught onto it much faster than I have. I was always kind of a slow learner, so, hopefully, you put a little bit of time into it and stuff, and you'll be able to do the same. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that and got something out of it. If you like this video, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment, as to what you think and stuff. And anyway, until next time.